Ehrke, and this is my environmental speech. Will our natural resources run out? Do you drive a car, use paper products, waste water when you brush your teeth, leave the lights on, use chemical on your lawn so it is nice and green? We are guilty and we are abusing Nebraska and world's natural resources. What will happen if we don't stop abusing natural resources? The good news is we can all make changes in our daily lives that will impact how fast we are depleting the Earth's natural resources. Let's think about our consumption of natural resources, especially Nebraska's. Natural resources depletion includes forest, energy, mineral, and one very important to use in Nebraska is water. Nebraska is a groundwater-rich state. Most of us know about the Oglala Aquifer. In fact, Nebraska has 7 secondary aquifers, what leads to natural resources depletion. Rising population on Earth is estimated to be over 7 billion. Population in the world is currently growing at a rate around 1.14 per year, which is increasing population. There is greater need for resources. One of the example will be the need for water. In the last 45 years, the demand for Earth's natural resources has doubled. Due to rising living standards, today people use 50% of the planet's fresh water. In 40 years, we will use 80%. States Quo Zaline, independent blogger, in his article, "What are the causes for natural resources depletion?" See why we need to protect Nebraska's groundwater. So we are depleting our natural resources by using them faster than they can be sustained. Population is growing at a faster rate, increasing more contamination, natural hazards. They are destructive to our supply of natural resources and added to the depletion in our article. Kapar of the University of Delhi, he states the effects of disasters and natural hazards are destructive, which leads to dire of consequences for our natural resources. What natural resources are we depleting? Groundwater is one of Nebraska's valuable resources. Groundwater depletion, long-term water levels declines caused by sustained groundwater pumping is a key issue associated with groundwater use. Nebraska has implemented laws and meters in the amount of water farmers can use. It is a pain for farmers, but overall the value of land and our natural resources, which is why there have not been too many causes or abuses on our farm. Our wells are metered and regulated. I'd like to think excessive pumping can overdraw the groundwater is like a bank account. The water stored in the ground can be compared to money kept in a bank account. If you withdraw money at a faster rate than you deposit new money, you will eventually start having account supply problems. Pumping water out of the ground faster than it is replenished over long term causes similar problems. Groundwater depletion is primarily caused by sustained groundwater pumping. Some of the negative effects of groundwater depletion: drying up wells, reduction of water in streams and lakes, deterioration of water quality, and increased pumping costs. Oil and natural gas depletion. Today, oil accounts for 40% of the primary energy production. Natural gas contributes 23%, and coal contributes also 23%. Coppella, Ohio State's University of Oil Production in the United States is in its terminal decline. We passed the discovery peak of oil already in 1930. The production peak followed 40 years later in 1970. The production is now so far down that the U.S. imports about 60% of its oil. Produced in the world today at the rate of 85 million barrels a day, or 1 billion barrels every 12 days. Because of the lack of recent discoveries, oil production has exceeded discovery since 1983. Today, only 1 barrel is discovered for every 3 used in the world. The depletion rates for natural gas in the U.S. larger than for oil. This should be alarming to all of us. The good news is we can all make a difference and help slow the depletion of our natural resources. First, we do all our share to reduce your carbon footprint. When possible, walk or ride your bike, carpooling, and public transportation. Drastically reduces CO2 emissions by spreading them out over many riders. My sister is a student at the University of Nebraska Lincoln. She rides a city bus whenever possible. Drive a hybrid. My family drives a Ford Fusion hybrid. It averages 39 miles per gallon. I believe we're going to start seeing more electric cars on the roads and salute more secondary reduced paper waste whenever possible. Select the option for paperless statements and avoid purchasing paper towels and napkins if possible. And most importantly, plant trees. Thirdly, save water and stop polluting the groundwater. Reduce chemical use and don't dump them on the ground. Properly dispose of unused paint and household hazards. Shut off water when you brush your teeth. Check all faucets, fix the drip. We are all guilty. We drive cars and use paper and waste water. Most of us, we probably get married and have a couple kids and add to the growing population, but we can make a difference. Start today in your daily life, make a difference, stop and think natural resources are not limitless, and there will be consequences if we continue to be careless with our natural resources. Thank you.